This is a Bonzer 3D, and this has been a really fun project. You know, we've been working with Malcom Campbell and the Campbell brothers on Bonzer stuff. We did his shelter model together, which is kind of high performance shortboard. And then we did the Bonzer biscuit, which is our biscuit design with a Bonzer put in. We've had great feedback on that. And then Dane Reynolds came to me and said he'd like to try a 3-fin Bonzer because those other ones are 5 fins. And I've always thought that the 3-fin setup just looks so sick. I just love the way the fins look. I love the Bonzer logo on the fin. So just the whole vibe of the 3-fin, pretty amped on. This was the board that they developed before the 5 fins. So there's also like this really old school feel to it. So when Dane said that, I thought, well, let's get Malcom in the room with us and try to figure something out together. So it's been a fun project. Malcom and Dane and I got in the room, started with a raw blank and just drew an outline together, talked about how we thought the rocker should work and what we needed to build into it for the Bonzer component. And it was really fun doing it with those two guys together. Obviously, Malcom Campbell is a legend and such an incredible shaper and knows so much. And Dane's also a good shaper and really understands surfboards and has really good opinions on them. So the three of us just worked this thing up. I cut it out and shaped it, and it's been fun. It's the kind of board that you ride like in smaller down the line waves, you know what I mean? It kind of surfs a bit how you'd expect. It's a bit of a down the line board. You want to switch up how you're surfing on it. It's not meant to be like a straight up and down thing. You know, it's meant to like harness that down the line speed and do those drawn out turns. So I'm thinking somewhere like Rincon Cove when it's small, you know, waves like that are perfect for this kind of board. You ride it a bit shorter than your normal short board, a little wider, a little thicker, and it's just when you want that different feel. And you know, the Bonzer creates such incredible lift, the way that the water comes across the bottom of the board. It's accelerated through here, through that Bonzer configuration, the way it comes across and then hits those fins just creates a lot of lift and speed, and it's a cool feel. So something to get on when you want that different feel. Fast, loose, fun, and I think that it is really helpful when you get on a board that's not your normal sort of board, not your normal setup. You learn new things about surfing. It's important to like surf the board, you know. Sometimes there's guys that no matter what board they're riding, they just want to force it to surf how they surf, and that's something. But I think part of the beauty of different boards is discover how the board wants to be surfed and ride it that way. So try to visualize in your mind when you're looking down the rocker of the board and you're looking at the outline what it wants to do on the wave, and then position your body accordingly and try to feel that. Try to feel out what the board wants to do and where it wants to go, and then master that board. That's an art that I think we need to give more attention to these days. So grab a Bonzer and do that.